Well, my morning is starting off terrible. And I know that this is really common and it happens to a lot of hamsters, and you can be the most perfect owner, but I mean, you can do everything right and you won't be a perfect owner because anything can happen. But Pastel got a little tiny nick or scratch on her little face, and I felt so bad. I feel like such a bad hamster mom. Like, seriously, I felt so bad. I felt so terrible. I feel like the worst hamster owner in the world right now. I literally feel like I should never own another hamster, get another hamster. I feel like I let Pastel down. And I know that's so stupid because she's not acting lethargic, she's not eating. She had a couple of little seeds of food, she was running around, she ran on her wheel last night. She's acting totally normal, and when I touched it with like a little cloth to see if it was like a fresh wound or like dried, it was dried, so like it's obviously not still bleeding. And she didn't wince when we touched it or anything. She just like was like, I don't want to be held right now, and like tried to run off. And now she's just sleeping totally fine. But, like, I feel like the worst. I did so many hamster books and I read so many hamster things, and I knew that wounds are very common for hamsters because they can nick their cheeks on basically anything in the cage, or they can like hit their cheek when they have a seed in there that goes weird. You know, like, it's very common, but like I feel like a terrible hamster mom right now. This is the worst. And the fact I called my mom to ask her, not that she's had a hamster, but just because that's what you do, you call your mom and ask. Called her, literally didn't answer. Called her like 7 times, and I was like crying, and you're just like, it's just a little nick and I think it's fine, we'll just watch her for a couple days. If it doesn't heal, we'll go get some of that wound care, put it on there. If it still isn't getting better, we'll take her to the vet. I'm like, I know, but it's my little baby. Anyways, she's back asleep now, and I'm honestly thinking of not going to my parents today and staying here with Pastel to see if she's okay and check on her. And I want to redo her hamster cage because I'm pretty sure that when she runs off between there, and I think she got nicked at the top of the house, or like one of these parts, because she's been chewing it apart. So I think that's it, because everything else in here is some kind of like plasticky type of thing, or like fake, like that is fake, fake wood or fake tree, you know. Well, it's also plasticky, but because that's the only thing I can think of, because she hasn't had any of these willow sticks in a while. This doesn't really have any sharp, but then of course I don't know specifically what it was, because it could be something in her cage, or she could have just scratched her face too much. Like, she got too much sand on her face and she scratched it too hard. I don't know. But now all I want to do on this Sunday is sit by her cage, wait for her to come out, hold her, check her wound, make sure she's okay, give her a treat because she's such a good girl and she's such a sweet angel baby, and then maybe go to the pet store, get some of the pet wound care and put it on there just to be safe. So I don't know what we're doing today. I was gonna go to my parents' house and hang out, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that because I kind of want to stay with Pastel. I'm kind of super upset. This is the worst. If anybody says anything, I did a lot of research online and looked at a lot of people, and it's really common for them to get little scratches and nicks and things if there's not like pus or an abrasion of like it's getting bigger, it's huge on their face, you know, something like that. It's just usually a little nick of something that happens in the cage. It's really easy to happen. So just for the record, I keep trying to tell myself that, but in my head, with my anxiety, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's injured. Like, full precautions, clean out her complete cage, make everything just on the ground, everything's plastic, you know, just nothing else in here but her cute little plasticky toys, her willow ball. I'm like in mom mode where I'm like, don't let anything touch the baby. But anyways, I did my research and it's something that really happens. It's just a person with anxiety and also just a pet mom. You instantly go to the worst thing and worry about your baby because it's your baby. I also don't see how some people say that pet moms aren't real moms, because we worry about our fur babies just as much and stay up late worrying about them and stay up late with them when they're sick and potty train them and feed them. It's like, it's samesies. Just saying. You guys, it's been a day. Good day? No. Bad day? Yes. Super bad day? Leaning more towards super bad but not terrible, horrible day. Basically. That's where it's leaning to right now. This vlog is gonna be short. I can't help it. I literally just didn't vlog besides the pastel stuff. We were just at home all day. I've been trying to take care of her and check on her, and she's doing fine. And I freaked out this morning over basically just a little abrasion. But yeah, oh, it's been a day. Okay, I'm getting too many texts. Anyways, it's been a day, so I'm going to show you one of the good things of my day. Probably, there's only 2 good things of today, and I'll tell you both of them. The first good thing, Andrew got up our new shelf for the living room. So this is sand from Seaside, and then we have our custom Funko Pops and some other decor. I'm not quite done with it, but that got up today, so that's a plus. I also found, well, okay. My dad found the key to my safe, which I'm so happy about because I lost my key copy of it and I cannot find it anywhere. I hid it so that people couldn't find it and like only I would know where it is, but then I forgot to where it is. So I lost it. It's in the house somewhere, it's in our stuff somewhere, but it's gone as of right now. So I'm really happy and lucky that my dad had the spare key in my mom's jewelry box. He found it today. I'm so happy I got it. Another good thing is I got to spend the day with Mister. Yeah. And just for the record, she's sleeping now, but she's doing fine. I did a little close-up on her cheek, and it is a little red and like sore. It looks like she just poked one of the spots, but it does look like it's glazing over, and maybe glazing isn't the right word, but it looks like it's glossing over, like it's healing. So I think it's healing. It must have happened yesterday. She must have got poked, and she must have just, I must have just scabbed over really fast. I don't think it's a big deal because she's acting totally normal. She's eating, she's sleeping. She ran on her wheel a little bit this afternoon, so Mom kind of freaked out for nothing. Okay guys, so you guys can clearly see a little red mark. And it's just tiny. For some reason my camera won't focus. Zoom in on it. Hold on guys. Okay, so it's really tiny. It's just a little tiny nick or scratch, and it's like by her mouth, not her cheek. That's what I was freaking out about. Okay, not for nothing, But I did freak out, and I feel like it's justified because she's my little baby and I can freak out about her. But I think I got a little too scared too fast and made it big, like the scar all the way across her face this morning. And it's just like a little tiny spot, like not even on her cheek. It's like more her nose up here type of thing. So I think she's fine. She's been doing fine, acting totally normal. So, and thank you guys for your Instagram and Facebook posts or comments, because they've been super nice and supportive. Okay, you guys, so if you could give some thoughts and prayers to Tracy, Andrew's mom, because she got in a car accident and her car got totaled. It's crazy and scary, and I'm really thankful. I'm not gonna cry. I'm really thankful that she's okay, and she has like some bruised, I think they said bruised ribs and like back, something like that. And then her hand is like swollen, but it's not broken. We thought it was broken because it was like purple, I guess. And for me, health stuff, that's too much information. Then I get too much of a picture, but that's what they said. But the doctor said that it's not broke. All the bones are fine, the muscles, but it's swollen, I guess, which I don't quite understand how it can be that color of like what it would look like if it was broken or sprained, but it's just swollen. Like, so Andrew went to go be with her, and I'm watching the littles, as I call them. But yeah, that is the only thing we've done today, is doing that and worrying. And the only time we left the house, we took Tommy, is to go to my parents and get the key to my safe. And yeah, so that's pretty much all we've done today, is just sat on the couch, talked on the phone, freaked out, worried, and all of that stuff. Got updates, freaked out some more, went to my parents, got the key, came back. And I've been nervous cleaning, which is what I do when I get really nervous and worried about things. I just start cleaning. So I cleaned out my safe. So yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be our vlog today, and it totally sucks. I know it sucks, but sometimes you just have those days, and hopefully sometime I can look back on this and be like, wow, that was a really bad day. But I'm glad that it ended okay. Like, thank God it ended okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go eat some pizza. It's been sitting out on the counter. Tommy is guarding the house. He thinks we're like in danger or something. Can I use your paw? Oh, good boy. And we're gonna watch The Millers, I think it's called, eat some pizza, and we're all gonna go to bed super early tonight, and nothing else is gonna happen. So good on us. We will see you tomorrow. I hope you guys had a way better Sunday than we did. We will see you tomorrow. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys.